CBS3 Live at 5 weekdays after Jeopardy!
Tonight, a fight to the finish. President Trump and former VP Joe Biden go head-to-head in the first presidential debate of 2020. We have a full breakdown. Plus, Twin Metals gives an update on its project as the environmental review process continues. And later, plans to reopen. After getting some financial help from the city of Duluth, Spirit Mountain prepares to open for the season.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Bakke. Tony is out tonight. Thanks for joining us. Tonight marked the long-awaited first debate between President Trump and Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden. As expected, their initial meeting quickly led to confrontations. CBS News correspondent Skylar Henry reports from the debate site, Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland.
President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden wasted no time trying to score points during their first debate.
That you're going to extinguish 180 million people with their private health care, that they're very happy with.
That's simply not true.
But their interaction quickly dissolved into insults.
I'm not here to call out his lies. Everybody knows he's a liar.
The people understand, Joe.
They sure
47 years you've done nothing.
And anger.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen.
The coronavirus and the president's handling of the pandemic was also one of the debate's main topics.
It's a very political thing because people like this would rather make it political than save lives. They're going to be
This is the same man
it's
who
all
told
set
you
up.
by Easter this would be gone away. By the warm weather, it'd be gone. Miraculous, like a miracle. And by the way, maybe you could inject some bleach in your arm, and that would take care of it.
They sparred over taxes. Biden released his 2019 returns hours before the debate and called on the president to do the same. A New York Times story published Sunday reported President Trump only paid $750 in taxes in 2016 and 2017, and none in many previous years.
Paid millions of dollars in taxes, millions of dollars of income tax.
And he does take advantage of the tax code. That's why I'm going to eliminate the Trump tax cuts.
The debate was held here in a state that's vitally important to both candidates with 18 electoral votes. The CBS News Battleground Tracker currently shows Ohio as a toss-up with President Trump slightly edging Biden.
They won't have to wait long for a second round. The two will meet again in Miami 2 weeks from Thursday and a final time in Nashville, just a week and a half before Election Day.
The vice presidential debate is next Wednesday in Salt Lake City, Utah. Tonight's debate was held in front of a small crowd, socially distanced because of the coronavirus. A day ahead of the president's campaign rally in Duluth, city leaders say they've shared concerns about safety during the pandemic. In a statement, Duluth leaders say the city's administration expressed those concerns to the Duluth Airport Authority, Monaco Air, and the Trump campaign. When asked, city spokespeople were not able to share what specifically those concerns are. They did say they have received feedback from community members and shared that with the parties we just mentioned. They added they hope the rally will follow COVID safety measures. President Trump's rally is set for 8 o'clock tomorrow night at the Duluth International Airport. In similar events held around the country recently, including in Bemidji on September 18th, big crowds have gathered, some wearing masks, others not. We reached out to Duluth Airport officials to discuss how they're preparing to handle the event during the pandemic. They turned us down for an interview today. During his visit to Hermantown September 18th, Trump's Democratic challenger Joe Biden held a campaign speech with no crowd in place. Dave's here for a look at the weather. Dave, any of that rain continuing tonight?
Yeah, up on the Iron Range, it rumbled across right through Ely, where it dumped some hail. I'll show a picture of that in a few more minutes. But right now, we're going to take a look at the picture of the upper Midwest as we see a low-pressure system working its way through the area. And that's why rangers got a little bit of thunderstorm activity here tonight. And after midnight, a chance for showers and isolated thunderstorms starts to fill in through the rest of the region. And that could lead to a pretty decent chance for showers and storms probably Wednesday afternoon and evening, early Thursday morning. So if the chance pays off, how much are we going to get? As far as rain goes, it looks like the biggest amounts could be near the Canadian border, running from about 1/3 of an inch in Ely to close to a 1/2 inch for International Falls, and for the rest of us, maybe 1/10 to about 1/4 of an inch. Forecast here temperature-wise for Wednesday says plan on a day that's a little bit on the cool side. We'll top out at 55, normals around 60. Day after tomorrow, it may only be 45. Will it stay that way forever for the next 6 months? Well, I think there is a warm-up coming in a few days later, so we'll show you that with the 7-day forecast in just a few more minutes.
Thanks, Dave. Twin Metals submitted its mine plan in December of last year, and that kicked off a years-long review process involving both state and federal agencies. Today, the company gave an update on where the project stands right now. In a virtual meeting, Twin Metals officials gave some background information on the project, which aims to mine copper and nickel metals underground outside the Boundary Waters area. They also explained what the next several years could look like as the review process plays out.
We will be doing a lot of baseline studies, a lot of environmental data collection over the next months, as well as modeling on all of the data that we collect now and that we've collected over the past decade. We will submit those baseline studies and all of that data, and they will use that information to help support their scoping process and preparing for public hearings and comment.
The scoping process helps determine what will be part of the environmental review and answers a lot of questions about what the agency and the public need to see when making decisions about the Twin Metals project. Actual permitting comes at the end of the process. Once the company gets through a final environmental impact statement, the agencies can formally enter into that permitting process. Right now, Twin Metals officials say the project is a long way out from getting to any final decisions. Head to CBS3Duluth.com to watch the entire presentation. Meanwhile, yesterday we had a special Eye on Mining report on a major acquisition for mining company Cleveland-Cliffs. The company announced it will be buying ArcelorMittal USA for $1.4 billion. That means local mines like Hibbing Taconite and the Minorca mine in Virginia will soon be under ownership of Cleveland-Cliffs. We have a full breakdown of that story on our website, CBS3Duluth.com. Just click on the Eye on Mining tab. Last night, Duluth City Councilors unanimously approved $300,000 in funding for Spirit Mountain, allowing them to open for the winter season. CBS 3's Kendall Jarbo explains why Spirit Mountain needed the money and how they're preparing to increase revenue. Kendall.
Spirit Mountain's leadership team is grateful for the funding and the opportunity to continue serving the community. Along with other businesses, Spirit Mountain closed down in March due to the pandemic. Their summer revenue took a huge hit since they couldn't profit from the adventure park, summer banquets, and campgrounds. The Hill did not qualify for federal coronavirus funding. The $300,000 in aid comes from a project Duluth City Council previously voted against. Interim Director Ann Glumock says the leadership team is thankful Spirit Mountain received the funding and is preparing to act responsibly with the money they've been given.
Live within our means as predicted in our budgeting and do what else we can to increase our revenue, whether it's through fundraising or special events or other things, so that we can be successful.
To become financially stable, Glumock says they budgeted for position cuts and limited their spending. To keep people healthy, they're taking steps to ensure proper social distancing while waiting for ski lifts and mask wearing while indoors. Skiers and snowboarders can buy their winter passes on sale now through October 31st. We have a link on our website.
Hard to believe winter is right around the corner. Thanks, Kendall. Well, holidays are coming up, which means travel season begins. And as COVID-19 cases rise in St. Louis County, that could make you think twice about visiting or leaving. CBS 3's Leanne Valdez shows us how a new Google app may help you make the decision before you book your next trip.
The leaves are changing, which often means a planned road trip up the North Shore.
We are seeing more people coming up to the northeast part of Minnesota.
And as COVID-19 cases continue to rise in St. Louis County,
increased long-term care facility outbreaks more in the northern part of the county, and we're continuing to see the 20 to 24-year-old population being a large percentage of our cases, especially in the southern part of our county.
Public Health Director Amy Westbrook is still advising people not to travel.
Right, sure. We do want people to be really cognizant of travel and, as much as possible, stay close to home.
Westbrook knows the reality of it, which is why she says Google's new tool may be something to look into.
It's a nice feature.
Google introduced the COVID layer in Maps late last week. The tool gives you information about coronavirus cases in an area so you can make a more informed decision about where to go and what to do, according to their blog post.
You can zoom out and zoom in, which is a nice feature. It is by counties.
It also shows you a 7-day average of new COVID-19 cases per 100,000 people. Each part of the map is color-coded, indicating whether the cases are going up or down. Among other colors, dark orange means 20 to 30 cases, red 30 to 40 cases, dark red 40-plus cases. Westbrook says it's a smart tool to have, but back to the basics is best.
We still really want to see people wearing face coverings and social distancing.
If you'd like more information about how the app works, head to our website, cbs3duluth.com. Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, one South Dakota couple has made it a tradition to see the beautiful fall colors of the Northland. Find out why this trip is so important to them.
83 is the record high, and it comes from 1892. Today, the best we could manage was 62, but that is a little warmer than normal. Tomorrow, we go cooler than normal, and day after tomorrow, much cooler than normal, but it shall not last forever. We'll show you the timeline of when a warm-up will come back our way, coming up after this break.
Live, local, CBS 3 News at 10 with Kristen Vaki, Anthony Matt, Kelly Hinson, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live, local, CBS 3.
The Kelly Clarkson Show, right here.
Weekdays at 3 on CBS 3.
Fire threatens everything in its path. When it threatens our communities, we respond. We bring the fight to the front line. The Army National Guard stands ready because sometimes the front lines are in our own backyard. We will always be there when our community needs us the most. Find out more about serving your community part-time by visiting NationalGuard.com.
Mom, I'm here. Mom, where are you? Help. Mom?
Without emergency protection, you risk your life. But with Life Alert, one press of a button can get you help fast.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-458-9565. That's 1-800-458-9565. Call now, 1-800-458-9565. For a free brochure, call 1-800-458-9565.
Play It Again Sports in Duluth is the only location north of the Twin Cities where you can get a free CCM skate foot scan. Find the right skates the first time with this precise measurement. Play It Again Sports has skates and equipment for any skater. Stop in today.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I started by using the world's best cotton called Giza. It's only grown in a region between the Sahara Desert, the Mediterranean Sea, and the Nile River. It's ultra soft and breathable, but extremely durable. My Giza sheets also include full 21-inch wide pillowcases that will fit over any pillow and deep pocket sheets that will fit over any mattress. The first night you sleep on my sheets, you'll never want to sleep on anything else.
Go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen right now to get your very own MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets. Giza Dream Sheets are available in a variety of colors. Use the promo code and Mike will give you 2 for 1 low price and free shipping. That's right, get 2 for 1 low price plus free shipping.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Has your roof seen its better days? Call Peak Construction Roofing today for your free estimate at guaranteed affordable rates. Peak Construction can finance you and will help you step by step from start to finish. All the best. Peak Construction Roofing. They'll do the rest. Let us take care of you.
Season 2 is
The
here.
Kelly Clarkson Show, weekdays at 3 on CBS 3. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, we had a 30 to 40% chance for showers this evening, but some of those showers got a bit of an attitude and turned into some thunderstorms. And a fair amount of hail hit Ely, for example. Got a lot of pictures coming in, but Dave Schmitz was the first one to show up. So this is Schmitz's shot of hail on the streets of Ely. Well, could be more of it tomorrow as our storm chance just goes up towards 60 to 70% come tomorrow afternoon. More showers are possible. Showers, we'll say, tonight, about a 40% chance then. So bottom line is we're getting some rain and we do need it, although I don't think we're going to get that much. Near the Canadian border, the system could bring upwards of a half inch to a place like International Falls, but for many of the rest of us, if we get a tenth to a quarter, we're going to be doing pretty well. Here's what we're getting right now at the airport. 53 degrees is the current temp. 69% is what you get for the relative humidity. Northwest wind, northerly northwest winds going 15 miles per hour, and likely it will stay windy through tomorrow with gusts towards 20. Air pressure's pretty low at 29.63 inches of mercury, or 1,003 millibars. Current temperatures running from 46 in Watersmeet to 52 in Ironwood and 45 in Solon Springs to 50 in Ashland. On the Minnesota side of life here, we're looking at about 45 well up the North Shore to 52 near Two Harbors. Low to mid 40s for the Mesabi Range, and down to 40 here for International Falls. And I was thinking everybody's going to be staying at least in the 40s for low temps tonight, but with International Falls teetering on the edge of the 30s, maybe that is vaguely possible. Places like International Falls or the Barris Valley could dip into the 30s. Okay, temperature-wise tomorrow, high temps I think will go towards the mid-50s. But now let's focus on the Doppler map. And with one low-pressure system leaving and a new one entering, yeah, there we're seeing those clusters of isolated showers and storms popping up in northern and central parts of St. Louis County into Lake County and then into the lake and now approaching the Upper Peninsula. For the most part, this rain's been very, very gentle, except for those couple vigorous cells that we've seen in parts of northern Minnesota in the past few hours. But you look towards northwestern Minnesota, where the second low's coming in from the west, yeah, we're going to get a better chance once we get into tomorrow afternoon. So the first low in its trough is leaving. The second low is coming in to bring that 60 to 70% chance for showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night into early Thursday morning. But once we get into the bulk of Thursday, weak high pressure should take over, and so it may not clear up the sky, but at least it'll dry us up for Thursday and Friday before Saturday gets another low pressure system to bring back a chance for some sprinkles. At least that's what it looks like right now. Tonight in Minnesota, it looks like this. Low temps going 40 to 47. 40% chance for more of this rain. In Wisconsin, Michigan, 50% chance it'll get there. Lows in the low 40s. For tomorrow, Wisconsin UP high temps run 53 to 57. 70% chance for showers and storms afternoon and evening. 60% shot for Minnesotans with highs in the low to mid 50s inland, lower 50s right by the lake. That'll be one of the warmer days this week, Kristen and everybody. 55 on Wednesday becomes 45 for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But after the Saturday shower chance, we bounce back to 50, then hit 57 on Monday, and maybe 60 degrees by next Tuesday.
Thanks, Dave. Love conquers all. That's the message of a North Dakota couple who received a painful diagnosis 5 years ago. And as CBS3's Ryan Campo found out, Alzheimer's isn't stopping them from their yearly tradition of a colorful trip to the Northland.
5 years ago, Lisa Millsap was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's.
She was doing very well for many years, and within the last about 8 months, probably 10 months, it's definitely changing quite a bit.
A year ago, she was walking and dancing. Now Lisa relies on Mel for everything.
It's been good that I get to spend this much time with her, and but it's also rough, you know, but it's rougher on her than it is me.
However, some things haven't changed, including their love for the outdoors, which includes a trip to the Northland, specifically the UP, to see the beautiful fall colors.
We've always been very active as a couple in the outdoors, and it's something we've always done, and we're going to do it for as long as we can.
And it will be a family affair this time around, with their closest loved ones joining them.
It's priceless. It's amazing. Couldn't ask for more. It's going to be something we're all going to be really glad we did. I guarantee it.
As for their care consultant back in North Dakota, she says something like this shows how much love they truly have for one another.
He is just so much in love with her still, and he wants to carry on and do the things that they plan to do, before the diagnosis happened.
Which goes a long way for someone struggling with Alzheimer's.
I love to see that because I think it brings hope. And that's why I think it's so important that they're doing this.
Before the pandemic, Lisa was able to attend an adult care facility while Mel went to work. But once the pandemic hit, Lisa couldn't go anymore. So Mel left work behind to become Lisa's primary caregiver. Their family urges that if you know someone dealing with the disease, consistently check in on them and their caregivers to see how you can brighten their days and make life a little easier and happier for them. Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, the search continues in Washington to fill the empty seat on the Supreme Court. The president's pick was on Capitol Hill today. We'll have the details after the break.
CBS 3 live cams are brought to you by Kohler Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. You're not just getting a car, you're getting Kohler.
Healthy Systems USA flash sale. 2-month program, 1-month price. It's like getting 1 month for free. Buy it for yourself or split it with a friend. Lose up to 1 pound of fat a day.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Clean water. Some of us take it for granted. Not me. I'm Beth Myers. I have the honor of representing you in the State Assembly. It wasn't that long ago that my family was struggling. We went 7 years without running water. The health of our families and our economy depends on clean water. That's why I'm fighting so hard against special interests who want to pollute our land and water. I'm Beth Myers, and I promise I will never take you or the Northland for granted.
Joe Biden isn't an epidemiologist. He's not an economist or military general. But what he is the kind of leader who listens to the experts and a candidate who has earned their support. And what he'll be is a president who leads us out of this crisis and a commander-in-chief who respects those who have served. Because Joe Biden knows this moment is not about him, but about what we can do together. FFPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Because of this, we built Ford Super Duty to be the most capable heavy-duty pickup ever. Because of this, we built Ford F-150 with 375 horsepower.
Price. It's like getting 1 month for free. Buy it for yourself or split it with a friend. Lose up to 1 pound of fat a day.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Fond Duluth Casino is hiring. Apply today.
You work hard for your money and deserve to see it go the extra mile. Join us Wednesday mornings and hear from local experts on tips to better manage your finances in Eye on Money on Live Local CBS 3. Brought to you by MPPL Financial.
Season 2 is
The
here,
Kelly
y'all.
Clarkson Show, weekdays at 3 on CBS 3.
Today, President Trump's Supreme Court pick, Judge Amy Coney Barrett, is on Capitol Hill for her first of many meetings with members of the Senate. But today's meetings were only scheduled with Republican members as the White House and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell try to fast-track her confirmation ahead of the November 3rd election. While conservatives have praised the pick, Senate Democrats have voiced opposition to the nomination and the timing. Some say they will not meet with Judge Barrett, including Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. Critics argue that adding Judge Barrett to the High Court's conservative majority could lead to striking down the Affordable Care Act and reversing the 1973 Roe v. Wade decision on abortion. Coming up in sports, playoff baseball for the Twins and some rough news for the Minnesota Vikings. Kelly is in next with all the details.
Eye on Mining is brought to you by Iron Mining Association, Range Regional Airport, and Miners National Bank of Eveleth.
Imagine building your Range Regional Airport without the mining industry. Now, imagine air travel without mining. We couldn't imagine that either. Welcome to Range Regional Airport, serving and supporting the Iron Range.
Find the home of your dreams with Homes by Edmunds. Whether you're buying or selling, trust Duluth's oldest real estate company, Homes by Edmunds, LLP. Sunday mornings at 10:30 on CBS3.
I'm Tina Smith, and I approve this message.
Jason Lewis sure has a lot to say about women. He actually said women who care about birth control are brainless. He opposed laws providing health care protections for women. Here's Lewis.
It used to be that women were held to a little bit of a higher standard. We required modesty from women. Now, are we beyond those days where a woman can behave as a slut, but you can't call her a slut?
Jason Lewis. Wrong for women, wrong for Minnesota.
Right now, you can get 0% APR financing for 60 months on a new 2020 Toyota RAV4. To learn more about this and other great offers, visit Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
This is our chance to put the darkness of the past 4 years behind us, to end the anger, the insults, the division, and start fresh in America.
I don't pledge allegiance to red states of America or blue states of America. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America. I'm going to fight as hard for those who supported me as those who did not support me. We have a chance to put anger and division that have overtaken this country behind us. And we can. We've done it so many times in our history. We've begun anew. We can get control of this virus. We can reward work. We can make healthcare affordable. We can be a safe and just nation. We can deal with the existential threat of climate change. We can be what we are at our best. One nation, one people, one America. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Classic Rock KQ is once again the Northland's #1 radio station. The KQ Morning Show, the most listened to radio program in the Northland. The KQ Train Wreck, the Northland's #1 afternoon show. Thank you for making us the Northland's #1 radio station. 95 KQDS.
Imagine building your Range Regional Airport without the mining industry. Now, imagine air travel without mining. We couldn't imagine that either. Welcome to Range Regional Airport, serving and supporting the Iron Range.
Now, CBS3 Sports with Kelly Hinson.
If there's one streak that the Minnesota Twins would very much like to break, it's this one. 16 consecutive playoff losses. Those losses date back to my days as a second grader. The Twins looking to rewrite history for another year. They welcome in the Houston Astros for the wild card series at Target Field. After 2 innings of missed opportunities, the Twins finally have something. In the top of the third, Nelson Cruz whistles a drive the other way. It's off the fence and will safely bring in Max Kepler all the way from first. It's 1-0. Really a fantastic sliding effort for Kep here. We'll hang there for a beat because the rest of the way was crickets. Astros would score 3 unanswered in the 9th. The Twins go down 4-1. They're back at it for Game 2, a must-win tomorrow at noon. And the Brewers open their wild card series against the Dodgers tomorrow. Milwaukee has not yet announced their starting pitcher. And the Minnesota Vikings are having now suspended all in-person activities after 3 Tennessee Titans players tested positive for COVID-19. As of right now, Minnesota has released a statement that they have not received any positive test results following Sunday's game in which the Vikings fell to the Titans 31-30 at US Bank Stadium. Now, per NFL protocols, all activities have been suspended. The Vikings will continue to monitor the situation and perform additional testing to determine when they can reopen. No word yet on this weekend's road game against the Houston Texans. And high school volleyball in Wisconsin tonight with masks and fans. Northwestern hosting Cumberland will start in a tightly contested first set. Bryn Hessel goes over the blockers with a tip kill. She had 10 on the night. The Tigers take the set 25-23. We move on to the second. Northwestern was down as many as 6 at one point, but they rallied back to tie it at 22. One of Allison Loma's 14 kills on the night. But here was the turning point. An ace gives the Beavers the lead, and they go on to take it 3-1 the final. The Tigers now fall to 0-4. I'm just happy to see volleyball back on the screen. Yesterday, Bayfield County Public Health announced that they will be prohibiting interscholastic competitions for the next 60 days. As a result, Washburn has decided to move all of their fall sports, including football, to the WIAA's alternate spring season. Athletic Director Dwayne Gasparini confirmed their decision to us tonight, citing the Bayfield County Health Department order. The Castle Guards football team was originally scheduled to play this Friday. The Tampa Bay Lightning can officially call themselves Stanley Cup champions, and one former UMD forward can call himself the son of a Stanley Cup champion. Justin Richards, who spent 3 years with the UMD men's hockey team, winning 2 national championships in the process, before making his decision to go pro this past spring, woke up today as the son of a Stanley Cup champion. His dad, Todd Richards, is an assistant coach for the Tampa Bay Lightning. He's been a part of the staff since 2016.
I texted him and he still hasn't responded to me. I'm sure he's getting a lot of text messages right now. I don't even know if he's responded to my mom yet. Honestly, I don't know how he's doing right now with how last night went, but I'm guessing he's having a lot of fun right now. So I still remember the day I found out he got fired in Columbus, and like I was devastated. It seemed like I was a lot more devastated than he was. Yeah, no, it was tough. Like he had a lot of stress on him all the time, being a head coach, and everything falls on them when things aren't going well. When things are going well, like they did with Tampa last night, it was very, very special to see.
That's pretty darn cool. Congrats to the Richards family. That's going to do it for sports tonight. We'll be right back after the break.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health. Have our certified nurse midwives provide personal one-on-one support and guidance for your next pregnancy. Visit essentiahealth.org to learn more.
Healthy Systems USA Flash Sale. 2-month program, 1-month price. It's like getting 1 month for free. Buy it for yourself or split it with a friend. Lose up to 1 pound of fat a day.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Hi, I'm Steve Little with Bath Planet, your simple and affordable choice for bathtubs, showers, surrounds, and safety tubs. Right now, we are offering 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2022, or get your dream bathroom for as little as $69 a month. This offer ends September 30th, so call us today or go online to book your appointment to take advantage of this amazing offer. Bath Planet. Out of this world service and down to earth price.
Because of this, we built the most powerful Ford Explorer ever. Because of this, we built Ford Expedition with best-in-class towing. Because of this, we built Escape with Ford Copilot 360. And because Ford SUVs are built for this, you made Ford America's best-selling brand. Now get over $4,500 total cash on Escape. That's over $4,500 total cash. Only at your local Northland Ford dealer.
Dante was killed in Pearl Harbor.
We had a very hard time getting Dante flown home to Duluth, running into roadblock after roadblock after roadblock.
Pete Stauber was very much there for us every bit of the way.
And he would look at us and he'd say, we're going to make that happen for you.
Thursday night, the family of Dante Teeny got him back.
Pete came through for our family with flying colors.
He sees the needs of the people and he fights for them.
I'm Pete Stauber and I approve this message.
Prime Appliance had hundreds of appliances on back order due to factory shutdowns. Then in 1 week, 3 truckloads showed up unexpectedly. So we decided truckload sale with overstock prices like this. Premium quality, high-end counter depth Fisher & Paykel refrigerators starting at just $13.99. Energy Star 2-year warranty, ultra quiet with the latest Active Smart technology. Financing always available. Have our pros deliver and install or take it home today. Prime Appliance, it's the best place to buy your appliances.
Healthy Systems USA Flash Sale. 2-month program, 1-month price. It's like getting 1 month for free. Buy it for yourself or split it with a friend. Lose up to 1 pound of fat a day.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Season 2 is here. And yes,
go where we can see that tomorrow's rain chance, it's going to be a 60 to even 70% shot.
minds of the American people.